Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to make this. This is something that slides onto a tactical rail. It's just simply it slides on like so. You can use it to make bipods, tripods, or foregrips, scopes, sights, anything. So, your first step of the things you're going to need is cardboard, your utility knife, scissors, a hot glue gun, and the rail that you're going to be building onto. And I'll show you in another tutorial how to make the rail, which is very simple. And you're also going to want to get a pencil, ruler, and that's it. So let's get started. So step one. You're going to want to take a piece of cardboard, stick it in the slot, and measure it. Once you do that, cut it out. And it should make a strip about that thick. Now, you take that strip and you make it as long as you want for the rail, for your thing to go. Then you make this piece, which is the same size as this. Then you make two more pieces. You essentially take this, put it in here, and this, and you put it here, and you take another piece of cardboard, measure it, and then cut it to the right size to where it'll fit onto this one, go over this one, and fit onto this one, which will form the sides of your rails, which is right here. Which then, once you do that on the other side, it should make this. So let's put it all together. So step one, take this piece and put a bead of glue onto it. Take this piece, join them together, hold them for a few seconds, line them up, make sure they're nice and flush. So if you don't get it nice and flush, it isn't going to work right. It might break easily, or it just won't look as professional or nice looking. Then you take another bead of hot glue and you run it around on the bottom here, like so. And you take that smaller piece and you put it underneath, like so. Simple. That's one side done. Easy. Then you do the same for the other side. And boom, you're done. Like so. Now that looks pretty beaten and ugly. So what you might want to do is you might want to get some of this, which is just, you know how cardboard has that corrugation, two pieces of paper. Here's the paper, corrugation, and paper. You want to remove one on the side of the paper. Then you take your piece, put a nice bead of hot glue running along all of it on one side, like so. And you take the nice flat looking side and paste it on there. This is where your scissors come in handy, as you can cut into it to make it nice and flush. Now you might be asking yourself, but how is that going to slide onto the rail now? Well, you just simply cut into it. You take your razor or your knife, whatever you want to call it. I just call it razor blade. And you cut into it like so. In the middle piece, then you can take your scissors to finish off the final work. And almost there, just give me a moment. And you are done on that side. Do the same for the other side. To make this piece here, to make the top piece nice and have no corrugation, you run a whole ton of hot glue around it. Forget I did that side. Take the piece, do the same thing on that part, and there you go. Cut it out, nice and flush, and you're done. A lot simpler than the other side. There, top nice and covered. Now to do the sides, to the bottoms, you only do want to do one side at a time. And make sure you line up the edge, like this edge here, and right there. Make it nice and flush. Make sure that, because it makes it easier. If you want to do a challenge, then do both at the same time. But I want to go to the simple way and just do that. See, it's nice and flush. I'm going to do that on the other side. And done. You're done after that rail. Well, other than this side, you could put a piece there. Or if you want to keep it from sliding off a certain direction, you can just put a piece there, and then it can only go one way on and can't go off the other way or go on the other way. So, yeah. Now, for further uses of this, you can make a scope like so out of the cardboard, and put a bead on the bottom of it, and make a longer rail, and just simply attach it on like so, like right in the middle, like that. And then you can take your scope, which in this case is an AUG scope, or supposed to be, and you can put it on there, like so. Easy. You got to remember it does slide on and off easily too. So, yeah. And I'll show you how to make scopes and other sights in the future. But yeah, this is Damon Gambler signing off.